as a young lawyer. Being a young lawyer is tough, and you have all of these dreams or expectations about who you should be and how you should be. And when you see that there is all of these lawyers that have been there for 30 years, for 40 years, and have all of these big practices, these big firms, you wonder, how am I, if I've graduated with 1,000 other people, going to make it in this world? One of the things that stood out for me were these questions I had about whether the people who structure our courses, the people who structure our lives, curate for us how we should live, how we should think, what we should do. And in the law in particular, that is even more apparent, because if you have not done LDC, then you are not a lawyer. But remember, you've spent 4 years in law school. If you have not gotten enrollment, you cannot be considered in any law firm, because even if you have the bar course and that particular diploma, it counts for nothing if you haven't enrolled. And so you had to jump through all of these hoops. I realized early on that the system was set up for people to compete for resources, but also how were people who are less privileged or who had less means going to be able to pay for that enrollment certificate or diploma. I realized early on that it was important, and part of what I should do as a lawyer, to speak up for those that cannot speak up for themselves.